Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about the transports and the cities. You know, the Europe is the well-developed countries and have a very large number of industries, and they have also very good depositions of minerals and the fuels. Okay, now transport is also very important for the industries because without the transport system the industries can't be well developed, because after the productions the product must be went in the market to sold. So transport is a very important. Now, we all have know about it that the Europe is a very developed country and have a different, you know, they have a many large number of large plains and the plateaus. So they have a large number of minerals, large deposition of minerals. So it is a very developed countries, and like industries, here the transport system is a very developed. Transport system is also developed. They have a very large, high developed transport network. This has made it possible, means after the development of the transport, it made possible to set up the industries in the places having no required raw materials and the markets. So transport system make it possible to uh, set the industries in the region having the lack of raw material and market. Okay, it also made the marketing for the finished product easier. Means transport system help the countries to marketing in the next one place to another. It is very important. Different transport systems are the roadways, railways, seaways, and the airways. To first of all see the roadways. You know, the central plains have the densest network of the roads. The central plains have the densest network of the roads. Internationals and the national highways. International and national highways connect the big cities, and many countries have the multi-lane motorways. Means in the Europe, the many countries have the multi-lane. Multi-lane means the road having the many lanes. Okay, motorways designed for the high speed traffic. Means in the Europe, the roadways is very developed. Roadway network is very developed. It connects the large number of cities, small villages, and the different ports, different countries and the states. Next one is the railways. Railways, you know, the densest network of the world is the Europe. Europe is the densest network of the railways. Railways lines even means railways line walk the plain, but it also developed in the mountainous region. It railway lines cut across the high mountains such as Alps, such as Alps. Number of passenger trains, including the high speed trains also developed in this countries. Okay, means the trains are popular event for the long distance international travel. Means one can go one country to another from the trains. Okay, now large cities have underground, means the countries having the large population, they have the underground roadways there are underground railways and suburban railways also developed here to carry the local passengers. Suburban and the underground and the suburban railways is developed to carry the passengers. Okay. Now, you know, Britain and France. Britain and France are two countries having the large distance, and they have a large water bodies between them, but they are connected together. They are connected together by the Channel Tunnel. Channel Tunnel means from this tunnel they are well connected beneath the English Channel. English Channel is the sea in which Channel Tunnel connect the France and the England. Okay, means Britain. And this tunnel means this tunnel opened in the 1994. Now, next one is the seawage and the airwage. Let's see. The next one is the waterways. Means we have learned the roadways, railways. Next one is the waterways. It is the most important transport for transporting the goods from one country to another, or this is the cheapest good and very important, because Europe is a peninsular country, so they have many seaports which help in the transport of the European products. Europe has the number of modern seaports which handle a large amount of international trade. Means this is a very modern seaport, means they are fascinated with the many things. Major seaports are the Rotterdam, Antwerp, London, Liverpool and Hamburg, etc. These are the main important seaport from which trades takes place from one country to another. Okay. Now, because of the many navigable river in the Europe which help in the transport of the goods from interior countries of the Europe to the sea, means many European rivers are navigable, serve as the inland waterways. Navigable rivers help in the inland waterways. These have been interlinked, means these navigable rivers are interlinked with the canal, means two rivers are interconnected with the canals. These are the natural canals and also the man-made canals. Okay. Now, Rhine. This is a most important navigable river, or this is the busiest river in the world. Means I am talking about the world. It is the busiest river in the world, and Danube, Volga, Seine are other navigable river which connect the one country to another, one state to another, and one place to the another, means one seaport to another seaport. Okay. Now the next one is the airways. Airways means it is important for the fast transport. Means it is very important. Means from the interior part of the Europe can go to another countries by the airport, or this is the fastest mode of the transport, and this is a very costly as compared to the railways, waterways and the roadways, and this is the cheapest mode of the transport is the seaboard. Okay, now airways connect all the important cities of Europe to each other and the other part of the world. Important airports means in your examination it may be asked the write the important seaport of the Europe, write the important airways of the Europe, means you have to learn. Means airports are London, Frankfurt, Paris, Rome. These are the most important uh, airport. But Heathrow means this is a other port. Heathrow Airport, which lies in the London. This is the busiest airport in the Europe. Okay. Now the cities. The Europe is the developed continent. It is a very developed continent, and their towns and cities are also very developed due to the industrialization. They have a large number of population. Means many people. Means most of the people want to live in the urban areas. Means want to live in the towns and cities. It is highly urbanized, and people live in the towns and cities. The important towns and cities are the London, Paris, Moscow, St. Petersburg, Rome, Berlin, and these are etc. These are the important cities and the towns where the people want to live, and they have a large number of population in the city. Most cities are fascinating with the combination of the old and the new. Means most cities have the old and the large. All things are combined together. Means these are the fascinating combination of the old and new. And the past has been preserved in the museum, monuments, historic buildings, etc. I hope you will like these videos, and the next topic, that is the case study tourism in the Switzerland, we will discuss in the next videos. Okay, have a good day.